What's going on, everybody? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today there is nothing better than watching these crooked criminal politicians getting absolutely destroyed by someone that doesn't need them, that's too powerful for them, that has too much money for them, and doesn't have to deal with their nonsense. And that's exactly what is happening today. Elizabeth Warren, Pocahontas, is getting roasted beyond belief by one Elon Musk, and I love every single second of it because Elon Musk is too powerful for them. Elon Musk has more money than they can imagine. He doesn't need their nonsense. He doesn't need their left-wing tactics. He doesn't need that. And so now it's driving them crazy. It sounds a lot like one Donald J. Trump, and it's driving them crazy. So here you have Pocahontas. Let's change the rigged tax code so the person of the year will actually pay taxes and stop freeloading off of everyone else. And Elon Musk coming in hot in the comments, and we're about to talk about it. Elon Musk says, stop projecting, which is a classic left-wing tactic. It's about projecting. It's about making everyone else look the other way. They want you to be looking the other way. They want to accuse everyone else of the very thing they are guilty of so that they can take the heat off of them, and they want to virtue signal and pretend that they're this holier-than-thou person. Elon calling them out on it right here. So he links to this where Elizabeth Warren is a fraud. Her lies about being a Native American disqualify her from presidency, Senate. That was back in 2019. We all know the story of Elizabeth Warren and all of that. We're all very much aware of her and her behavior from that perspective. He then continues, you remind me of when I was a kid and my friend's angry mom would just randomly yell at everyone for no reason. Please don't call the manager on me, Senator Karen. What? This dude is a savage, an absolute savage, and I love it so much. If you open your eyes for 2 seconds, you would realize I pay more taxes than any American in history this year. Don't spend it all at once. Oh, wait, you already did. Elon Musk is destroying it. I love it. What's the ratio on her tweet right now? So let's see. Let's go to Elizabeth Warren. Okay. And she's probably tweeting up a storm to kind of drown out what Elon just did to her. Yeah, because that's an old tweet, isn't it? Is this an old tweet? No, okay. So this is from December 13th. So it's got, like Elon's already ratioed her. 29,000 likes, 48,000 likes. Yeah, crushing her. So this is a beautiful thing. And these left-wing politicians, man, again, it's all about projection. It's all about trying to take your attention. And anytime I hear anyone accusing anyone else of all these horrible things, I'm going, glass house. The more you try to take attention off of yourself and put it on everyone else, it makes me wonder what exactly you're trying to hide. Those that preach the loudest have the most to hide. Elizabeth Warren is a terrible person, an awful person, and all you need to do is pay attention. That's all you need to do is the least amount of research. Just do the slightest bit of research. But you have these lazy people that the left panders to. These lazy people that don't want to work for anything, that don't want to earn anything, that don't want to try and build anything. They want to hijack everything else that everyone else has built. The people that actually worked hard, the people that actually had a vision, that actually had the resolve to see that vision realized. The left wants to take advantage of those opportunities, hijack those creations, and then push their nonsense into it. That's what they do. And they are constantly calling everyone else an ist or an ism or a horrible person, and you have to look them dead in their eyes the moment that they start preaching that nonsense, because those that preach the loudest have the most to hide. And Senator Elizabeth Warren is one of the many horrible Democrats, but also there's a lot of horrible Republicans too. Let's not get it twisted. This is not about Democrats versus Republicans necessarily, because there's a lot of horrible people on both sides. I would say Democrats are worse, and their ideas are far worse for this country, but the crooked Republicans are out there. They're out there big time, and they have been exposed, and they're going to continue to get exposed. But politicians are terrible people, generally speaking. To be a successful politician, almost always you have to be a corrupt individual to elevate yourself. It's the don't hate the player, hate the game mentality. And that's totally fine if that's the perspective you want to take on it. But politics is a dirty game. And in order to elevate, you typically have to be a very dirty person. It's why when people were criticizing Trump, and I get it, I think Trump underestimated just how bad the swamp was. And it's a very dirty game. And he went in there and disrupted so many people and so much of the process. And ultimately, they weren't having it. And I think that there was a lot of people on the Republican side, as well as clearly the Democratic side, that were very uncomfortable with Donald Trump and him having any power in this country. It drives them crazy. Elon Musk is on the same side of that, where he is too powerful and too influential for them, and it makes them very, very nervous. So they're going to try and defame him. They're going to try and pretend that they're going to try to set a narrative about him because they can't control him. So now they're trying to win the optics game, but they can't win the optics game with someone like him because he's too powerful and influential. I love it. So tired of these crooked politicians, and so tired of the mindless zombies, the NPCs that follow them and think they're just the perfect people. They're not. And any politician out there projecting this perfect image, you need to really be worried about those types of people. People like, well, Donald Trump, he did this, he did that. Yes, 100%. Of course he did. I would be shocked if Donald Trump didn't do the sleazeball things that everybody, knows about him. He owns it. He's not going to sit there and pretend that he's not that. What Donald Trump is authentic. You may not like it, but he owns the sleazy businessman mentality. He's owned up to it. He owns that. He's a rich, arrogant, successful businessman. And he was the greatest he's the greatest president of my lifetime. And I will continue to support this man in 2024. And he will be making America great again. And it will be a beautiful thing. If you guys like this video, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video out, comment below, let me know your thoughts about Elon Musk, about Elizabeth Warren, and how beautiful is it to see these crooked politicians just squirm and be very uncomfortable at the sight of someone that they can't control. Thank you guys. Have a great day, and we will talk to you later.